Wendy from LiceDoctors, and this is my partner Karen. And today we're going to discuss whether or not adults can get lice. So we all know that kids get it, but can the parent get it or the grandparent get it?
So the
Karen?
answer to that is a definite yes. Lice don't care what age you are, and they don't care anything else about you except for the fact that you have hair, and they use that hair to climb up to your scalp, which contains blood, and which is their food source. So definitely lice can show up in the elderly. It's not as common as in young people, and the reason for that is that young children hug each other, they play in close proximity, and so there's a much more likely opportunity that they will transmit lice from head to head. But adults, elderly, grandparents, whatever, who are in contact with small children are more likely to get head lice than those who are not in close contact with young children. And if you pick up a child and the child's head is near your hair, the louse can climb off of the child's hair onto your hair and use your hair as a ladder to get to the scalp, which houses its food, which is human blood. So that's how elderly get it. And that's why it's less common in elderly than even in the parent generation or the young children, because the parents are around the children generally more than grandparents are.
Okay, so let's say I get head lice.
Are you
What
elderly?
do I do? Yeah, I am elderly.
Me too.
I don't feel elderly, but I guess I am. What would I do? What would be the first thing to do if I was worried that I had head lice and I got it from my grandchild?
Okay, the first thing you would probably do is call your child and say, like, help. But the more helpful thing to do would be to bring in a lice treatment service. It's very unlikely that you're going to be able to treat it yourself. The reason for that is if you go to the drugstore or even to the doctor and get a prescription from the doctor or a chemical product from the drugstore, the nits have an impenetrable shell, so these products are not going to seep through the nit, the shell of the nit, which is the egg, in order to kill the bug. And the bugs themselves have become resistant to any kind of chemical treatments. You Google super lice, you'll see that. So we do not recommend that you go and put a chemical treatment on it. You'll expose yourself to chemicals and probably not get the results that you want. So what LiceDoctors does is we come to the home and we treat everybody in your family. You don't want to get treated in isolation. In other words, unless you live far away from the source of your lice, such as your grandchildren, you are going to be exposed to it again. So if you get treated and you live near your grandchildren or near the source of your lice, we recommend that the whole family be treated so that you can stop the contagion of the head lice.
Yes, that's very, very good advice, because as we all know, lice are very contagious. They spread quickly and easily. And you know what? You can't help it but give your child or grandchild a hug. So just if they're scratching, just check and make sure that they are lice-free, because this is lice season.
And one last thing, it's a little bit harder for us elderly to treat lice on our own because it requires very good eyesight because the bugs and the eggs camouflage in the hair. You need a lot of dexterity with your fingers in order to pull everything out.
Yes.
And if you're treating somebody else, it can take hours, and you need to be able to ideally stand and comb and pull, and it's a whole process. So again, as Wendy said, give us a call at LiceDoctors at 800-224-2537, or look for us on the web and we can come and treat you and take the burden off of you.
Okay, so we hope that helps. And if you have any questions at all, remember, just give us a call. And the number again is 800-224-2537. Bye for now.
Bye-bye.